So there are really two main problems with generational curses. The first one is that it's not righteous to punish someone who had no part in a crime. The second problem is that God contradicts himself when he says children will not be punished for their parents' sins. But we know by definition that God necessarily must be righteous and fair, and we also know that the creator of the universe cannot contradict himself. So let's get into this. What if I told you that you had to go to jail today, right now, for something that you didn't do? For example, let's say that your grandfather robbed, murdered, killed somebody, and today the police came to get you and said that you had to go to jail for the rest of your life for a crime that you had no part in. Essentially, you had to go to jail for what your grandfather did. You'd be like, nah, that's not fair, bro. What if, how about this one? What if, I don't know, you took your kid to enroll him in a new school, and you took him to the new school, and the new school said that when you tried to enroll him, that every day until graduation, he was going to have to serve detention. And you said, my son's never even been to this school before. That's not fair. Why would my son have to serve detention? And the teachers or academic advisors explained that the reason he'd have to serve detention is because the bad kids that came through that school before him were so bad that your son is going to get punished and have to serve detention for them. You'd be like, sorry, see you later. Ain't gonna do it. And you take them to a new school because that's not fair and that's not righteous judgment. Could you imagine if our judicial system in America worked that way? It'd be insanity. No one would accept that. You see, punishing someone who didn't have any influence in a crime, if you do that, that's neither righteous or fair. And everyone with common sense understands that. At this point, you may hear a common rescuing device from Christians along the lines of, well, yeah, but besides Jesus, every single person who has ever walked the face of the earth is a sinner, therefore guilty of a crime. To which I would respond, we understand in Christian theology all people are sinners, but the question is about justice. The reason a person shouldn't be punished for a crime they didn't commit and had nothing to do with is because that would be unfair and unrighteous. For example, a baby coming out of a womb, and as soon as the baby takes its first breath, it's already cursed for something its great-great-great-grandfather did? Huh? If your opponent keeps trying to remind you that we're all born with a sinful nature, explain to him that while that may be true, dude, God didn't say that all people had these special generational curses that were specifically placed on the Israelites. Nah, God didn't say that. These were special curses and punishments only designated for these people and their lineage. So claiming we're all sinners in response to this attack that I'm imploring is simply a fallacy of equivocation. You are equivocating the curses of all people and the special generational curses placed on only the Israelites. It's two different things. Now, not only are generational curses unfair, unjust, and unrighteous, let's look at the contradictions in the text surrounding this topic. The Bible says, I am the Lord your God, and I am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sins of their parents to the third and fourth generations. Exodus 34:7, Numbers 14:18, Genesis 15:13, Leviticus 26:29 through 42, and Deuteronomy 5 and 9 share the same sentiment, which is God will punish kids for the crimes of their parents, or there will be generational curses handed down to people that had no part in a crime. But then, if you go over and look at Ezekiel 18 and 20, it says, the one who sins is the one who will die. The child will not share the guilt of the parent. And Deuteronomy 24:16 and Jeremiah 31:29 through 30 also support this sentiment. So, we see that not only are generational curses bullshit, fake, unfair, unrighteous, we also see that the Christian God can't even make up his own damn mind and can't even make up and get his own damn story on the topic correct. So what's up with that, man? Generational curses, huh? How about somebody explain that to me? How it's fair to punish someone who never had any influence over a crime? I'll see you soon, man. I love you. Theistic Essentialist. I'm out, bro. Peace.